Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're looking at something really interesting, how a team takes innovation from a conference, and brings it right back to their community. We're diving into the 2025 Literacy Texas Annual Conference, but specifically through the lens of the Literacy Council of Fort Bend County. I'm really curious how they managed to pull out so much practical stuff from just, a few days. Our mission really is to unpack those key insights, maybe find some surprising links, and pinpoint the takeaways that actually make a difference on the ground. It's all about seeing how that learning translates, how a team brings it back home.
And that's the real value here, diving into these conference experiences, these events. They're more than just meetings, right? They're sort of hotbeds for new ideas. They spark collaborations that genuinely shape what education looks like next. Think of it like concentrated innovation. The best folks in adult literacy sharing what works. So this isn't just a who went where recap. It's really an exploration of how adult literacy is, evolving, how it's being redefined by people doing the work.
That's a great way to put it, redefining things.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get specific. Who exactly from the Literacy Council of Fort Bend County was there? Who was on the ground?
Right. So LCFBC sent a really strong team. You had the executive director, Deidre Smith, then Ashley Bourgeon, the program director, and Ruby Lopez, who's their outreach manager.
Okay, 3 different roles. That seems important.
Exactly. Having those distinct perspectives, leadership, programs, outreach, it's key. It means they're gathering insights across the board, from strategy to actual delivery and community connection that really boosts the impact.
Makes sense. And I heard the networking was a big part of it too, not just the sessions.
Oh, definitely. The connections were fascinating. The caliber of people they met.
Like who? Any examples?
Yeah, absolutely. They connected with Jackie Aguilera. She's with the Houston Area Adult Literacy Collective, super valuable for regional strategy.
Okay.
And then Martin Loa, that's Martine and his team from Burlington English. They were looking at AI pronunciation tools.
Tech focus there.
Yeah, a real potential game changer for learners needing oral fluency practice. Plus, they connected with the TCL pros.
TCTL, Texas Center for Adult Literacy and Learning.
That's the one. Crucial for keeping up with state policy, funding shifts, the bigger picture stuff. And they also had good talks with Jeannie Hale from Essential Education. And Gina Frank, that's Frank, she's on the Literacy Texas board.
Wow, quite a network.
It really is. It's about building that wider community, sharing what works, finding collaborators. It strengthens the whole ecosystem.
So beyond those vital connections, I guess the workshops were the real core of the learning. Adult education today feels like it covers so much ground, doesn't it?
Yeah.
More than just the basics.
Oh, absolutely. It's incredibly multifaceted now. And the sessions LCFBC attended really reflected that, a very comprehensive approach.
So what kind of things did they dig into?
Well, for instance, there was a focus on language and content for English learners, sort of a dual approach.
Language and content. How does that work practically?
So one big takeaway was using micro-learning. Think short, really focused lessons tied directly to, say, a specific workplace need, like understanding safety signs in a warehouse or vocabulary for customer service. It's not just general English, it's hyper-targeted. Accelerates language and job skills.
Okay, very practical. What else?
Another interesting one was establishing a financial book club.
A book club for finance.
Yeah, but it's less about just reading finance theory. It's more about creating this safe space. Learners use literature, stories maybe to discuss real financial challenges, their goals, budgeting, saving. It sort of humanizes it, makes it practical.
I like that. Takes the intimidation factor down.
Exactly. Then there was tech, of course. Demystifying AI was one session.
AI is everywhere now. What was the angle there?
It wasn't about coding AI, more about how to use existing AI tools. Think translation apps or maybe AI writing assistants. How can these tools make learning more personal, more efficient for adult students? That was the focus.
Smart. Using what's already out there.
Right. And related to that, accessibility. Creating content that works for our neurodiverse world. Moving beyond just checking boxes to truly inclusive design. Concrete strategies for that.
That's crucial and important.
Definitely. And then looking bigger picture, they hit sessions on building a workforce-ready pipeline.
Connecting literacy directly to jobs.
Precisely. The emphasis was on direct pathways to specific local jobs, working closely with employers to tailor programs to their exact needs.
Makes total sense. Collaboration is key there.
For sure. And finally, they attended the State of the State in Adult Education.
Ah, the overview session.
Yeah, gives that crucial context, What are the legislative trends? Funding opportunities. Biggest challenges in Texas right now, it helps them chart their course, basically, advocacy efforts and all that.
Wow, okay.
Okay.
That's a huge range, from very specific skills like financial literacy or AI tools right up to state-level policy. So after soaking all that in, how does an organization like LCFBC even start to process it? Do they pick one thing or...
Well, that's what's impressive. They have a clear plan. LCFBC intends to weave these learnings directly into their training, their retention efforts, all through the next fiscal year, 2025-2026.
So not just picking one or two things.
No, it's more holistic. It's about enhancing everything. They'll integrate new teaching methods for English learners. They'll likely pilot those financial book clubs, try out new accessible content strategies, strengthen those workforce links.
It sounds like a continuous improvement cycle.
That's exactly it. It's not like, okay, conference done, check. It's fuel for ongoing growth, and they're eager to keep learning, keep sharing. It really underscores that in adult literacy, the learning and adapting never really stops.
What a fantastic deep dive into what LCFBC brought back from Literacy Texas. It's so clear how that commitment to learning across all those different areas is going to directly help people in their community. From language skills to getting ahead financially to finding good work. It really shows that proactive spirit.
Yeah, and if you connect it to the bigger picture, it just highlights how incredibly dynamic adult education is right now. It's always shifting, always adapting to new needs, whether that's, like we said, embracing AI or making sure everyone can access the learning. The ripple effect from organizations like LCFBC, from individuals who are constantly pushing to do better, share knowledge better. It's significant. It really makes you think, doesn't it? How could you, take some new insights, some new piece of knowledge, maybe from somewhere unexpected, and apply it in your own world? How could you connect different ideas to create something, more impactful?